327 Silences, the truth no one is telling. Take a deep breath before we begin. What you're about to hear isn't fiction. It's real, it's urgent, and it might change the way you see the world. If you believe stories can spark change, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay with me until the end, because this one deserves to be heard. Baltimore, 2025. A city defined by sirens, headlines, and silence. But on one forgotten street, a teenager chose to listen to what no one else would. Jayden, 17, lost his best friend Malik in a shooting. The police labeled it youth violence, case closed. Just another number, just another silence. But Jayden knew something was wrong. Days later, he received an anonymous message. Malik wasn't the only one. Go to the 5th floor. The building was abandoned. But on the 5th floor, Jayden found files, photos, recordings. Faces of young people who had vanished or died, each with a story that had been ignored. They all had one thing in common. They lived in neighborhoods where data doesn't reach, where justice doesn't show up, where silence is the norm. Jayden started digging. He discovered that while youth crime rates had dropped in some cities, gun violence among teens still haunted marginalized communities. In 2025, juvenile homicides declined in central areas, but remained high in the outskirts, where young people face neglect, lack of opportunity, and a system that sees them as threats, not lives. He cross-referenced reports, spoke with grieving mothers, and uncovered patterns. Many of these kids were pushed toward crime by poverty, broken schools, and the absence of mental health support. And when they were arrested, they entered a system that was slow, flawed, and often indifferent. No second chances, no voice, just a number. Jayden turned pain into purpose. He created a video showing the faces behind the statistics. He posted it. It went viral. And for the first time, the 327 silences were heard. That's the number of young lives lost to gun violence in overlooked neighborhoods in 2025. They weren't in the reports, they weren't in the headlines. But they were real, alive until they weren't. They weren't criminals. They were sons, daughters, students, dreamers, forgotten before they were ever remembered. Real change begins when we stop counting bodies and start listening to stories. If this story moved you, share it. Because every time it's told, another silence is broken, and maybe, just maybe, someone will listen before it's too late.